Hey, I just need to switch this to be actually have something on the screen. Holy shit. And I should see it popping up in a second, please. YouTube wants to work. YouTube does want to work. Fantastic. I am just making a stream to answer some questions that I had on one of my recent videos. Because, yeah, they were kind of misc and they didn't really fit into like a video on its own, I guess. And I was sitting down to do some 3D modeling, and I thought, maybe if I sit back, chill a little bit, draw a bit, and then people can come by and ask some questions, and I can totally steal those for future video ideas because, well, that's, you know, uh, I need better videos, more videos, and I'm a little dry right now because I just got home from a school trip and I don't have any brilliant ideas currently. So, yeah, I thought, why not clear a bit of confusion maybe? And I could get some work done while doing that. Because, yeah, efficiency and stuff. Don't want to waste my time. Don't want to waste you guys' time. And I thought that having something to do while streaming and answering questions is probably a bit more entertaining than anything else. But anyway, what I'm going to be making is a headset stand, and I want it to sit sort of. I have an edge that it has to sit on, so I think I'm going to start off by working on sort of the clamp that's going to go and hold it in place. It's just going to be a normal V bracket, really, and I just got to find out how large it has to be. Rather, so yeah, 3.5. I'm sitting right next to the spot, obviously, but 3.5 centimeters is 35, like that. Then I want it to be 5 millimeters of there. Then we put a bracket on this way. That can be pretty deep. We can make that easily make that 7 centimeters, I think. Yeah, it's gonna be no problem. Probably gonna be the one with the most stress, so we might as well make it an even 100, which would have to be 105. Yeah, there we go. So, a little tired. Oh man. Why do you never want to be? I never have any issues with fucking upload rate until fucking I stream. And then it's like, nah, fam, your speed sucks. Never gonna understand YouTube. Never gonna understand YouTube. Right. So I have the headset in front of me. Or well, I'm wearing the headset that I want to have on it, but I have two essentially. I have a wireless, which is the one I'm wearing, and then I have a wired one which I bring to school and around and about. And they're essentially the exact same model, so I'm just going to use the wired one for getting measurements for the wireless one, basically. And yeah, that's the plan, I suppose. It's about 16 centimeters across, and it's about 17 tools. We just need this to be probably going to need an assistance line. Far out, do we want it 7.5 centimeters? How deep is this? It's about 6. It's about 6. The 7.5 is actually not bad. Then we got some clearance, and then we wanted it to be. Now I can't even remember what I said. 17? Yeah, 17. I mean, the thing is, I'm gonna have it hanging over an edge. So technically, I could have it hang lower and save material that way, but then it's gonna be in the way of my cupboard and shit. So I think I'm just gonna won't spare any expense on this one. uh, there we go. Then we just want essentially we want a oh shit. Did I just make this hard for myself? Knowing myself, I probably did. So typical. We can just do like that. And then do this. Like... That should be. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Then we just do that and that. And then we have the one square there and the one square in here, essentially. Let's see how wide this is. Should just be half a centimeter. Hey, it's 6.56. That's pretty good. That is enough, at least. So, God damn it. We just go ahead and delete this line right here. Have this one, so we still have that point. I might want to thicken that up a little bit, though. I could do something cool. I like making things look neat. I mean, who doesn't? But see, that's a little too hard of an incline. Did it like that? Yeah, that could look really nice. Yeah, boy. That could look so cool. Yeah. Right, so we have this, and we would like to have this be 5 centimeters, which we do there. That's essentially the clamp that's going to be sitting on the table. And yes, I will need to flatten it out here to allow for screws, but we're going to do that later. Super easy to do, and I kind of want to get the general shape down. One thing, though, is that fucking notifications. I think I know that I went live. Yeah, one thing is that this is super thin. This is half a centimeter. It can't carry that much. I mean, obviously it's a super light headset. It's like tops half a kilo, but still, I'm a bit concerned that it might sag, so I might make this a bit thicker later. But we can look at that there. Right now, I just want to get the general shape down here, which is going to be essentially a half circle. I think I'm just going to do it by choosing that part there. And making a big fucking circle. It has to be 15 and a half. Like 4. Actually, I can calculate that. Let me get my math book up here. That is this. Where's my book? Straight up fucking hate this. 2 seconds, I'll just find my math book. Do I not have it? I swear to God. Let me have my book. I don't. Where? What? God damn it. It's the math book I swear my life by, and it's gone. I will have to fix that. Luckily. Oh, wait. I can just use a fucking online tool. Can I do that? I'm almost certain I can. I need this is going wonderfully. I can't even find the one math rule that I need. I need radius. If I have A and H, and I can get the radius there. Right, again. Please tell me my label is not out of date, because that would be annoying. Yeah, fucking welcome to the math stream, guys, where I do math and stuff. So basically, I just need the radius of my ball, because then I can use that radius for the circle. And when I have that radius, I can essentially make... So since I don't have the radius of the circle that I need to draw, and you draw the circle from your radius, I have all the other components needed for calculating the radius of the circle that I want. So I'm straight up just going to do that by using solve, because it's fucking easy. And if I do this, I just have to input what I have. And wait, this is the wrong one. I need... Give me the one with the correct letters. Oh my god. Maybe. I went here and there and got this one. God, I just got 8 math. I used to be really good at math, and now I'm just really not good at math. I I am really good at finding the math that I need and then learning it all over again and forgetting it immediately after. Which, you know, not not ideal. That's cosinus to the... I know there is a way. Why is it gone? Yeah, but here. The thing is, so when I'm gonna draw paint. It's just all about finding the right formula, right? So when you have a circle, right, and essentially what I have is the line here and the line here. And in Danish, this here is the arrow height. And this here is, I don't know the translation for that, but it has a mathematical name in Danish. And essentially my headset, right, is like, has the headband like this, and then it has the speakers flat, right? So in order to make my headset able to hang on it evenly, which would really look the nicest, I need to know what circle like this top part here is part of, because then I'm just going to too many black lines here. So the headset goes over, and then it has the speakers. So essentially the headset is this shape. And I just need to know this black line here. And I have the two in the middle, these two. And so what I need to calculate is just the radius to the middle, which is not at all there, but now we're just saying that it is. And I know that there's a formula where because you use this and this to calculate this. So I just need to find that one and reverse it. And I can't find the formula on the internet right now because I think I'm stupid. Because the site that I usually use for this, it's not popping up. One more attempt at a Google search. Nope. Where the fuck? This is not even remotely what I need. Fucking hell. I think I have to accept that I'm in. Angle no matter what. I don't have it. Fucking damn it. It's the one that I need. I hate this. I mean, I could just fucking brute force it and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna make it until this fits. I found the one that I usually use. Let's just hope that it's here. Oh. Do you want to tell me what it is? No. We're just going to brute force it because I don't care. Enough. I don't care enough. I know that this is 15.5. I'm going to start noting this so I don't have to measure it every time. 15.5. And I know that has to be three tall. And if it's 15, it needs to be half that from the middle. 8. No, that's 7.5. That's 7.75. I think should be. So that's 75.5. Both sides. 75.5. There we go. Then we just need this. B3. Honestly, can I just do this? This would be I'm a fucking idiot. I wasted so much time on that. And this is the easy solution. I fucking hate myself. Why? Why do I gotta do this? Anyway. There. There. And then we have a hanger. Way. So what I was thinking was, no, that's gonna be way too hard to do. I had an awful idea and I already shot it down in my own head. So don't ask me what it is. It's not gonna happen. I think. I'm quite positive that I'm not going to do it. I don't. Not that. I'm not that insane, right? Not yet. 4.5. So just need this brought back like 20 something. If we bring this back 25, and we bring the front out 20. Then we take this whole body and we move it down until it touches. Which it still doesn't. Let me see. That's pretty good. You're not bad. Then we just need to catch this and extend it. Maybe that's one. Extend it by one, and then it connects, and we just say join, and that's now one piece. That is almost it. I want to make it not fall down when I'm not using it. So what I think, since I just realized how fucking easy that is, I think I'm going to make some more modifications here and edit this sketch, because I want a catch on the back essentially. Actually, let's not modify this one. Let's just make it visible. And then make a new sketch. And I have forgotten how this works. Jesus Christ. I didn't have that much rum when I was gone. How tall is this? I think if we make it 2 centimeters, that should be able to. The problem is that it stretches quite a bit before it actually hits. It has this soft piece before the. What's that even called? So the band that goes over your head, it has under that it has a secondary band that is made of like a soft, stretchy material, and that's what makes it comfortable to wear. But it's not like if I hang it on that, it's going to be prone to fall off without having a catch for the actual plastic, hard, like solid part. And that solid part, when I'm just holding this, is quite far away from the soft, stretchy material. So just give me a second. I'm going to take off my headset. Looks like solid. Because the difference is the distance, not this difference. The distance is quite different on the one I'm wearing from the one that I have laying in front of me. And I came to the conclusion that a 3 centimeter. Oh, 3, yeah. Catch is going to be just fine. Now that just looks ridiculously tall, though. I just realized. Shit. Let's just see if it looks good, and if it doesn't look good, then we'll just have to redesign it again. Which is just an excuse for me to chat longer with you guys. And, you know, it's nice not being lonely when 3D modeling, because it can get quite boring. Except I am, as usual, fucking inept at having a conversation with myself, and that is really hurting my sanity. I wish that this was kind of more two-way interaction than usual, you know. Just if I sit on my clan and be like, hey, I'm 3D modeling and having a conversation, it just gets real funky real fast. Anyway, that's a backplate. That could be a lot worse than it is. That could be a lot worse than it is. Let's fillet this a little bit, like 7.5. Already looking better. Do the same thing on the backside here. Lay it in 7.5. There we go. I mean, that's almost not bad. This just looks extremely flimsy, but that's actually not the worst thing I've ever seen. Now the question is if I should make a cutout that it slides into and print it in 2 parts to save on some support material. My headset is fucking cut out. I might have forgotten to power it or charge it, and we don't talk about that. Now I just have a permanent power gauge over here so I can see where we're at in terms of headset power. Anyway, back to drawing this thing. Yeah, gluing it in place seems like a very good idea for saving material. Already gonna waste a lot of material on just this clamp down here. God damn it. It's fine. It's fine. You know, I did think about splitting this in 3, so I had like a top support and a side support. Like make it kind of look like a tree branch that branched off into each of the pads that would hold it. But I don't think I'm skilled enough to make this. Although I could be persuaded into trying. But right now I think we need to make this actually a functional stand. Nope, wrong one. So I think what we're going to do is make the screw hole mark on the back here. Like that. It's going to be... I just don't want to make it too intrusive. I don't want to make it too big. But I think I'm going to have to make it like that. And then just see how far in we get. To about there. Yeah, I mean, most pressure is going to be coming here in this general direction. So if we just bolt it down there, the rest is pretty much just there. Yeah, let's do that. That's pretty good. Should I do the thing that I do with everything and round the corners? Always round your corners, young master. Oi, why can I not? That one as well. God damn it. Do both. What is this? I think we're gonna have to redo that fillet. Why? So ridiculous. There we go. Do both at the same time. And we'll just do them like that. 6 centimeters. That is awesome. Screw holes. Yes. Do we want them countersunk? We always want them countersunk. Am I in the mood for this? Yeah, I am. going to need this to be 3mm. Yeah, 3 is usually good. Just gonna make 4 because it's not going to be a heavy object. There we go. There we go. So, I watched the new Violet Evergarden movie yesterday, and like a grown man, I fucking cried. God damn it. It's my favorite, absolutely favorite series. It's just so good, it's so well made, and the animations are super pretty. It's just quality and well written. Like, either I'm too dumb to see why it's not well written, or it's actually well written. I think it's well written. It just fucks with your feelings, and it's just very powerfully portrayed. And I really like it. I honestly love it. I was an emotional wreck. I was supposed to work on a new YouTube video yesterday. Did not do that. Did not do that at all. Because I was broken, man. I could not. I just went to bed after that. Hit me right in the feels, man. That was a tough one. It really was a tough one. Tell you that right now. Super good movie. I recommend to everyone that you go watch Violet Evergarden, the full series, all the movies, and the last movie. Prepare, because you're going to cry a lot. You're also going to cry in the others, but this one really just hit you different. So yeah, that's what I spent. I just got home from school trip. What's the first thing Argie does? Hey, let's cry our fucking eyes out of our fucking head. It's great. Best idea ever. Could never imagine anything else. This is looking super smooth and super nice. It's not at all what I usually make. I usually do very geometric shapes and fill it up with like hexagons and straight lines. It's a lot more, I want to say organic because it's not organic. It's just, yeah, smooth. I guess it's just smooth. I guess it's what I need it to be. It's just not fancy. I wish I could make it fancy, but I don't. I don't know how I would. To be honest, I have no idea how I would make it fancy or like look good. It's just looking like a functional piece right now. Know what I mean? It just looks entirely to be a functioning item and not a good-looking functioning item. I really hate this. Like, how am I supposed to make a headset stand that doesn't look terrible here, right? I've made some before. They're just, I don't know, I just don't like them. I guess one thing I could do is just make it look a bit less hard and like stiff. Like this edge here and this edge here does not have to end like that, but I don't think you can do that without doing the whole thing all around. Yeah. I see what I mean? Doesn't look, that just looks, that looks like I had too much fun with the fillet tool, you know? That's not really what I'm going for here. And I had another design where it's like, if you've ever seen some of those, wait, we're taking paint again. Delete all that. Oh my fucking god, I always forget that shit. One of those where it's like a circle in the bottom and then it has like from, it's a half circle. Just, Hey, you know what? Fucking bye. Terrible circle. Half circle. Brush. Do it over. There we go. It's one of those shapes. And then it has the stick in the middle. That actually goes up in the air. And then you have the stand or whatever over it. Like that. I tried that, but my PLA just is too weak for this to not bend. So I have at least 2 half prints of it where I then took it off and tested it, and the slightest amount of pressure just makes it bend. Like, it is really bad. I made it wider, I made it thicker, I made it all. It just bends, and that's a nice property sometimes, especially for motor mounts, engine mounts, or if you have something circular. Super fantastic. Just not when you're trying to make something that's really rigid, which I am. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, no, it's not the stick itself that bends. That's actually super stiff. Like, it bends a little bit, but not a lot. It's the half circle at the bottom. It just has a lot of room to bend, so it does. And just bending slight bit enough to lift the back end, and that just looks dumb in my opinion, so I don't like it. So yeah, not doing that. Um, I guess it's just making a mounting hole here now, and then done. So what I'm gonna do, because it's not gonna look super good, it's not gonna be the smoothest transition, but I'm just gonna give this like 2 millimeter of clean square. Wait, no, it has to be more than that. I don't. Could also just print it in one piece, you know, be lazy and print it in one piece. No, shouldn't do that, because then I can lay this on the side. That would print much better. This could be printed upright. Ah, man. I gotta do this the hard way? I didn't sign up for that. I'm a lazy fucker. In that case, I will... First, we're gonna lower this so we can actually get a proper look at how much space we need here. Does it intersect? It does. Then you're going back up. Half, I think. Yeah, they're basically touching, but yeah, they're touching, but not actually. That's awesome, because then I can take this and I can extrude this and see how far do I need to extrude it to go to the top. Basically that far. I can actually go 5. So if I go 5. Instead of joining, I cut, then I have the hole that I need. That's basically the slot that where we slide them together after it's printed. Then I can take this and hide it, and then I can take this and extrude it 5. Then we can take this in and put that out, because then we just, the thing is, it's going to be a little bit wider when it's actually printed than you think it might be. So I usually give it like, it's going to be a millimeter. So this is going to be 0.5, because if it's half a millimeter on both sides, that's a millimeter in total. And do that on the ends as well. If it would let me. That's the wrong one. This one and this one. And then we just say minus 0.5. We have a millimeter. That's the slot that it goes into. And if we spawn it back in, it basically fits right in. Yeah. That's nice. There's a microscopic hole. My God. It's fine. It's fine. It's just a dumb little detail. Eat skied. So that's nice. Do we want to see if I can lose my sanity on making a very similar product? I hate making forms, but let's try. I would need cylinder. So this is basically the organic drawing tool in Fusion. And I do like it. Like, I do like it a lot. So you just draw up basically each corner you can pull. So the more corners you have, the more stuff you can pull in each and every direction. So if we just make a tube like this, pretty sure we're supposed to be able to angle it, but we can do that later. Let's take this and then modify it, and then we can twist it to be at a slope, and we can just roughly hit that. Yeah, see? Say okay. And then, we have this. So what we have to do here is essentially take the top, just the ring, if I can try not to fuck this up. It's gonna be how it is. Then what we do is that we just pull that shit together. That is, god damn it. Come on. You want to cooperate. Could you fucking what is this? What is this? There we go. And we kind of want to squeeze it in like that. There we go. We just delete that. We have that hole right there left, and then there's a tool. If we just take these and we fill it somewhere here. Fill. No. Merge edge. Nope. It's a little bit since I used the what's that? Sculpting tools. There is the fill hole. That is a filled hole. That's very nice. that is a tube. that is a very phallic object. Shut up. Nope. You want here that I could have made that cylinder as a static object. I know. I don't want to hear about it. Let's sorry. I wanted to make the arms. Let's make the arms. I think I really just want, let's just put another cylinder here. I guess this should be slightly smaller. Can you say nope? That's not what I wanted to do. Just gonna control set that out of existence. Just need it to fit in here. That looks okay. That's nice. Do you want to do the thing? It did. Why did I have an error? Please don't give me errors, Fusion. You know I hate errors. Please don't. No errors. This mirror, is that thicker than the other? What? Ah, there we go. Maybe 20 actually. Yeah, that's good. There we go. So now we have another tube. And this tube is supposed to be one of the arms. So we're just going to start off by moving the whole thing. Nope. Not where we want it. Essentially, we want it going out of this at roughly the same angle. Actually, really just the same angle. We want it to stick out like that. Kind of like this. Or in here. That's still the wrong tool that I'm trying to use. So basically, essentially, this is going to be holding the side earmuff. And the problem is that I have absolutely no idea where it has to go to do that. I think it's way too high up. I think it has to go all the way. Like just eyeballing this, I think it has to go all the way down there and in here. And then it has to line up a little bit better, which it absolutely does not do. That is a lot better. Going at it like that, I think that is pretty good. Then what we have to do, we have to make that go away. And then we also have to, so the thing is, these shapes can only be translated over into normal fusion shapes if they are closed off. So I just have to close all of these bottoms off. I'm just gonna, because then I can translate it back into, I want to call it normal fusion. I don't know if you can call it normal fusion, but essentially I just want to be able to bring it back over in my normal drawing program. And then it has to be closed. So that is just what I'm doing. I sure already fucked. There we go. You just have to be brought into. Why you fucked like that? That's better. I mean, the thing is, I can just take a circle when it's back over in the normal program and just say, now you're fucking flat, right? I just have to connect them here so that it can make it into a solid object. Because it counts as a hollow object with nothing in it when it's just like this. Sorry, I just had to sneeze violently, and I thought that I would spare your ears. That's a nice guy thing to do right there. Thinking. I wanna. Not sure what I want to do. I have this very phallic object. It looks like a it straight looks like a sausage. Looks like a salami sausage. Just has to be red. Anyway, this has to be closed off. But I think that it looks shite. You know, I think that it does not look like a branch. If you get what I mean. It needs to look a lot more branch-ish. Just have to get it at an angle where I can select everything in one go. So it's going to be no secret that I absolutely hate working with this because it's so fucking hard, man. It's just super hard. There. Okay. Now we want to modify this. And the thing is that we still want the endpoint to be roughly there. We just want it to... We want it to look like it's branching off of the tree kind of feeling. And how do you do that? I have no idea. I made a tree like this once, and it turned out not too bad. But it's so long since I did that I have no fucking idea how I did that without it looking fucking awful. Now I'm sitting here like, hey, I made a tree once. I can totally do this. It can totally look really good. But I'm just not sure that it can. I don't think that's better. You know what I mean? I don't think that looks any better than when it was just a straight line. Oh man. Now I think so. The problem also is that I have no way of having guidelines for this. Like I can look over here and like this top part here has to roughly match with this, and this has to match with the part down here. But how? How do I? That's not humanly possible. How am I supposed to do that? Plus, this has to be turned to go. I already hate myself for starting this. I said, fucking 10 minutes ago, it's like I have a stupid idea and I'm not gonna do it because it's a stupid idea. And look at me now, I'm doing this stupid idea. Fucking, I'd like to delete it. Can I? Could you? Would you be? There we go. Okay. Onwards. Straightening it out and putting it where it needs to be. Let's have a look. It's be all the way out here. Oh, fuck me. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Wait, fuck. Camera controls are God tier. This already sucks. Now it's just a squiggly line. It's straight up just a squiggly line. Edit by curve. Yes, please. This whole edge. This whole thing. I want it to be edited by curve. How does I move these again? I know I can move these. Well, I mean, it looks better, but I wanted to actually alter them a little bit. God damn it. I know there's supposed to be a way for me to do that. And now I can't remember it. Is it just because I wasn't clicking them properly? No. What? Oh, it's because I had to do that. Oh my! I hate. I hate having to learn all of this once again. Anyway, now I have my control points for my curves, so now I can actually It's gonna take so fucking long. Right, that is an acceptable curve. What about the back? That can look like this. That is very nice. Very nice. That is 2 curves out of the whole thing. I already want to kill myself. I already want to kill myself. Let's take all of this shit and do the same thing. Let's just conform all of it to a nice curve first. Then we can have a look at how bad it looks after. I think that might actually be the right thing to do, because it looks a lot smoother just after doing that. And that can fix all of the mistakes I made when I just made the rough edits to it. 100%. This is the wonder tool that will fix it all. I hope that my mumbling is at least entertaining background noise for some people. Someone, anyone. I hope that my mumbling to myself about wanting to kill myself over a 3D modeling program is good background noise. I should get a fucking VTuber avatar that can sit down in the corner, kind of look back and forth, like wiggle back and forth, looking concerned. It'd be fucking hilarious. Nope. Wrong thing. I need this tool. There we go. And suddenly, it didn't look like Argie crapped all over his PC. How insane. 3D modeling software that helps you not be bad. It's almost like it's what it's made for. Clicking lines, clicking a button. All right. I mean, I am inclined to just leave it like that because it's just so bad. It's just so bad. I just take this whole thing, take the whole thing and just copy paste it. Or just mirror it. You know what? No, just how does the symmetry work? Right, can't do that. Okay. Or duplicate this. Mirror plane. Shit. Let's make an offset plane here that we can mirror in. That looks good. Mirror this in that. It's a stick with arms. It's a stick with arms. Ayo. I've made a stick with arms. I hate him. I hate it. It looks disgusting. It looks like a sausage with arms. It looks like a T-posing sausage. Who would have thought that I would ever say T-posing sausage? Depressing. Can I even do that? No, I can't. You know, 3D modeling software is supposed to make it so easy to make your ideas come to life. 0.85. 0.85. All I see coming to life is my fucking nightmares, not my dreams. You know, it's yeah, it's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Can I remove these? Yeah, I can. Nice. Just take these, all of that, all of. There we go. Now it looks like a corn cob with retarded leaves. Is this better? I don't think so, personally. No, I don't. I don't think so. Does it live up to my expectations of what I want it to make? Absolutely not. Am I going to print this? Probably not, no. I hate this. Eat. Wide. Wide. You know. If I just want to thicken it, eat. I am trying to make a headphone stand that is fancy. Okay, let's take up paint again so you guys actually know what the hell I'm making. I'm trying. So, my headset has, wrong tool, this here. My headset has, an ear muff and another ear muff, like all the other fucking headsets that exist, and then a bracket over top. And I thought it would be so cool if I had like an organic shape that went up kind of like a tree, and I can't draw, and then had like just a small little plate that it was holding on to on each side, supporting it like that, and just make this like a really nice smooth transition, really really a nice thick kind of looking like a tree branch with like some pads on for holding the headset. And my hopes and dreams have been crushed because this is not an elegant tree. That this is, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is, but I don't like it. Yeah, I'm going to. Okay, so there's a ghost image of my other design over here. And essentially, this part will just replace the upper part here. The lower part is going to be this part where I have screw holes. So regardless of whether it's stable or not, I'm just going to tell it to become stable by just screwing it into my table. She do not move from here. Um, I hate this. This is an awful drawing. Let's just banish. You will go away. All of this stuff. All. No, we're gonna Control C our way out of this because that way we ruin the fusion render less. God damn it! Please tell me. Okay, I can. Okay. I was just messing around with this dumb stuff for too long, I guess. Oh, that's a bit too much. There we go. Back to this. Is there a way I can draw this as a flat design and still have my idea work? Dear Lord Callahan, may I have my wish? I think I have an idea, but it's going to be just as fucking awful as all the others. Then I could, but I'm forcing myself to suffer so that I may become better. And that is terribly idiotic. But that is that's the plan. Become less bad by suffering with people on the internet. But I have an idea. I do have an idea, and I will need a new offset plane. Let's start off by doing that. Just pulling it over here. Okay, so my idea is make an angle and then make a plane that fits the angle. And I kind of want to hit this same angle as this, just roughly, because I think that angle is pretty good. So I think I'm going to do like that. And this honestly doesn't matter at all. I just need to extrude it and say I want to construct a plane at an angle on that, and I want it to fit, and it does. That's nice. Then I want this whole body to never be seen again. Now I have an angle that I can actually draw it on, and that could be super useful, because now this is already, everything is already correct when I draw it on this. So what I just need to do is make a very square tree, right? But because I can use these, I can make it a lot nicer than the other. Then we can do stuff like this. We can make it look almost, that one's not so good. Come on. Don't fail me now. Oh, but it absolutely will. There we go. Nope. Say yeah. Yeah, I have my headset right in front of me. So I I have a ruler and my headset. And it's going to be very sketchy if it's just right or not. But I don't mind my headset stretching a little bit because it's made to stretch when I wear it. So I can just make it stretch down over the stand a little bit. That way it's also not going to fall off. So I'm just going to overdo the dimensions by like a centimeter. And that way I'm going to make sure that's going to fit. I hope. I mean, if that works, that's going to be amazing. But we'll see. We'll see. I think this is a pretty good start. The branch is pretty much how I want it. And then it's pretty much just all about doing that. And I think that I might need to move this down a little bit to like somewhere like that. I just realized how fucking awful this looks. Not like a tree branch. That's better. That's terrible. It's a lot easier to make nice things for me here. I don't know. I guess I'm just inept at modeling. That's a good tree branch. Yeah, it will work. Just needs a long time designing. And I'm a lazy, really lazy person. I really want my stuff to just work. But that also means like I want to learn how to make my stuff just work, right? So when I finally find the way to make it work, I can usually replicate it in a speedy manner, which is useful often. Like I made lightsabers for fun, and now I've gotten pretty good at making lightsabers really fast. Actually, I think I can make like a lightsaber in 20 minutes. I want to mirror that. All of this mirrored. I can't mirror here. There we go. For all of that. Does it have to be it has to be objects. It has to be objects. I want this. this line. I want that. Oh, that's fucking annoying. Let's just try and mirror this again, and then in that line instead. We take this. We need to delete all of the links. Now I should be able to move it no problem, and I can even take that point and delete it. Be able to, yep. Take this and move it. Why does the other stuff move with? I told you not to be linked. Oh my god, I have to double delete this shit? Why? So basically these little symbols is constraints, and currently it's being constrained to keep being mirrored to the line that I mirrored it in. Did I kill someone with my lightsaber? Unfortunately not. I don't have any kyber crystals, so I couldn't really get the whole shtick of actually having a light beam come out of it work, which is super sad. Because I just wish, you know, like my girlfriend comes over and I'm just like, hey love, see this? Clicks the fucking button, slices her throat off, and I just fucking the carnage, the absolute carnage would be really, really depressing. Yeah, just mirror the middle of the column. I could do that. I absolutely could do that. But that means I would have to draw a line. And I don't want to draw a line in the middle of it. Cause it's I thought about it, and my immediate reaction was, I don't want to do that. And I can't explain why, because there's nothing to do with being lazy. That's just being dumb. But yeah, that is why I didn't do it. I just thought I didn't want to. Right. Now I essentially need to make a circle that basically, that's actually close. Holy shit. Yeah, let's just do that. That's too close not to just use that. I have no idea if this is going to work. Hopefully it's going to work. If I just cut it there. My lightsaber. I don't know. Yeah, it hasn't killed any. It hasn't had its what is that called? It's baptism by blood. No, it is very much a virgin lightsaber. I don't really intend on killing anyone with it. I have like 3 different ones. And I did model them in Fusion. If you'd like to see them, I can throw the model on screen. They are, I think they're neat. I don't know if they are. I like them. It took me a long time to realize that the sizes that I was using for them were wildly insane. My initial lightsaber ended up being a Zweihander just because I did not realize I was making it like fucking huge. Right, I will show it in 1 second after I've extruded my grand. That's the worst fucking headset stand I've ever seen. Jesus Christ. Yeah, let's look at a project I made that is not terrible. Let's see. let's just say, I'm pretty sure this is the first one that I made. Yeah, this is. It looks really cool when it's just laying here, but I printed it, and what you have to understand is that it's fucking huge. It is twice the size what it should be. Give me a sec. I need to check if I have power on my. Yes, I do. I can take this out. I will just pick it up. I have it laid right next to me, and this is. If you pick up just any round thing you have, then I can. Then you just hold it, or like you would hold like a handle for a sword. This is 3 hands tall. I can have my hand on this thing 3 times over, no problem. Like this is almost as long as Darth Maul's dual lightsaber setup. I mean, and it's just for one. Like this shit's huge. I had to print it in 2 parts, and even then I didn't realize that what I was making was insanely big. You get it in your hand and you're like, this is really cool, but this is too big. I'm a role player. I play live action role play, and I usually fence with 1.5 hand swords, and their fucking handles is half the size of that shit. It's insane. I don't know what I thought. But anyway, I also made one for Sarcasm, which is my girlfriend, and I made a smaller one for me. And I'll pull them up now. So I'm insanely proud of my girlfriend, because without knowing how Qui-Gon Jinn's lightsaber looked, she basically ended up designing a lightsaber. It was pretty much Qui-Gon Jinn's lightsaber. I need to. I think I'm gonna upload a picture and show the difference in size, because it's just disproportional to a point of being insane. Let me find. I have so much shit here. SAR, ABC. There we go. This is Sarcasm's lightsaber. And you might say, the size of these two look exactly the same. 100% the same. No, they are not. They are really not. Give me a sec and I'll show you a picture of it. It's just... It's really dumb. Come on. I just need to get my camera to focus. There we go. Send it to myself. We're on Discord. Just uploading this to my clan media tab with no fucking context whatsoever. Where's my Discord tab? There we go. Look at the size difference. Look at the size difference. I can have both of my hands. Grievous does not. No, Grievous has normal sized lightsabers. His lightsabers is stolen lightsabers from other people, you know. They are not they're not huge. Is that you realizing how fucking big the first one is? I was drawing it. I was like, no, that's not too big. This is not too big. This is an awesome size. This looks really good. Handgun, and I can't remember what that's called in English. Little knob on the end that makes you not lose your lightsaber when you're battling with it and stuff and swinging it around. Have it on the sword as well. It's called a pommel. It's a pommel. Super nice, and it's super, like, holding it, like, the proportions I made it is super nice. It's a little too thick. I'd like to hold it tighter. I think if I just generally scaled this down a little bit, I think it would be a really good lightsaber. But I just went completely off the rails and designed something entirely different. I have a bigger lightsaber than fucking. My lightsaber is bigger than even Count Dooku's. His is pretty big because it's made for one-on-one fencing. So basically, the hilt is curved, which makes the lightsaber slightly bigger. But I'm pretty sure Darth Maul's lightsaber is also his fucking lightsaber is really big. Like that's Darth Maul's lightsaber. Mine is like from here and all the way down. She can. I made one that is a normal size lightsaber. I think that I just can't fence with that shit. You don't understand. You haven't held it in your hand. It's just it is uncomfortably large. Which could be taken out of context, but it's just the lightsaber is not smart. Where is my wagon? I'd have to go search this up in here. That's a Cura file. Ah, well, we'll open it as a Cura file. Cura. Let's go. So this is the lightsaber I ended up making for myself. And if I just rotate it so it's not striped out and stuff, that's a bit better. This is what I ended up making for me. I don't like it. I was sitting and designing it, and it's all the design elements that I like in a lightsaber. But it's just not, it's not what I like. Like, with it being done, I'm like, that looks really bad. But it's all the things that I would want in my lightsaber. It's just not pretty at all. Which is, yeah. I think I'm gonna design another one at some point. I could do that right now. I really like this one. I'm a bit annoyed that my girlfriend ended up designing a lightsaber that is by far the prettiest one that I've ever made. So, yeah, that sucks. Girlfriend's better at this than I am. I just really like the whole idea with like having a shield. Having a shielded lightsaber, like with a cover shield on it. But it's not something that you incorporate that easily, I suppose. But yeah, she has a clip on it, so she could technically have this in her belt, in like a belt clip. Actually, mine is smaller. Well, I mean, not the first one, but of the normal size lightsabers, hers is technically bigger because my shield extends and that shortens my lightsaber down because I wanted to do it in one print. So technically, my girlfriend has a bigger lightsaber than I do. True story. It's tough, man. She has that big lightsaber energy. Speaking of the devil, she just texted me. There we go. It's all about the aesthetic that you like. If you like one aesthetic, you should choose what you think looks good over anything else, I think. I realized that my girlfriend made probably the nicest lightsaber I've ever seen. I really like this. I like the rip. Like it looks like a heat sink. That looks really nice. And this on the backside, it's just so good. Now I want to make a fucking lightsaber. So let's make us a lightsaber. Let's just make it on here. Yeah, I like the huge one, but smaller as well. I do like the big one a lot. But the thing is, when I make it smaller, it looks a bit dumb. So you have to do it sort of right. I don't know how to explain it. Could I get the fucking no? Could I get the radius of this? Radius 15. Yeah. Lightsaber time. You can, but you can't. You can't grab the letters in a curved fashion in Fusion. So the letters look sort of weird unless you make a flat plate to put it on. But you absolutely can, yeah. Which is super nice. Now we have a stick. How do I want my lightsaber to look? How do I want my lightsaber to look? I really do like the heat sink type action that's going on. And I do like the slit up here, but I think I'm gonna make it slightly different in mine. But first of all, there's one thing that I absolutely do want to make. Also, I think I made mine a little too small. I think we're gonna make this bigger. Constraints. No, here. We're gonna say 40. That's better. Yeah. I think I want the shield that I have on the other, right? But I don't want it to be so thick that I can't hold it properly. Because that gets kind of weird, I guess. I don't know how to explain that, but it gets weird. Like I have fenced with a lightsaber, no, not a lightsaber, with a normal sword, where the handle was too thick. It feels really good fencing with a sword where your thumb can barely touch your index finger. I think it's called an index finger. And you absolutely can't. Like my fingers do not connect on the big one at all. And that feels super bad. It feels like you don't have control over it at all. It feels like you pick it up and you can't control it. It feels like it's just wobbling around in your hand. And that's not nice. I also don't want it to be so big that I can't one-hand it. So I think that is first order of business. We're going to start from the bottom and work up the lightsaber. And I want to start off by having the same pommel as I did on... Let's save this just so I don't fuck it up. And then we'll just open the lightsaber. There we go. Can you? Oh, okay. I like this pommel, this type of pommel. So I'm going to make this on the new one as well. So I just put in a plane, and then we're going to take this plane, and then we're going to draw on it. And essentially making that is just making a trapeze shape on the top, like that. And then you just turn it around it. And then you have your pommel. Thank you. a pommel looking fancy. And then we just draw on this side, and this is essentially how we make it not to go all the way. So if I want the pommel to be like split, I guess in a sense, I can cut out pieces of it like this. So I can take this part and this part and cut away from it, so I would be left with these two slices. And that would then be my pommel, right? If I then take this, this origin, not this one, my construction. This plane is going to be super useful. It's going to be what we use to fit everything else onto the lightsaber, essentially. So every time we need to add something, we take this and then we sketch on that. So what I want to do next is I want to add the shield part because I do want it. I think it looks super amazing. And I'm going to make it 5 centimeters long, like this, and I'm going to make it 3 centimeters deep. And then it's all around, like it's always just revolving it around the axis. So we just do that. And then we have an indented area, which is what really makes the shield look good. And then we go over to this side here, and then we sketch on this side. And then we make the circle that we want. We want it to be 2 millimeters thick, or else it's going to be super, super flimsy, essentially. And we don't want that, because that feels bad in your hand. Like if you can bend the shield part too much, it doesn't feel solid, which it's supposed to act as if it's solid, I guess. So what we're just doing is we are connecting this up and cutting out the shield piece. It's going to be this piece right here. Then we just solid it out. We're just going to take it all the way up to this edge. That is the shield put in, basically. And then we can start shaping the shield up here. I think I'm going to make the same thing as here, but have the shield be a bit further up. Actually, I think I might take this, edit the feature, and just say new body to it. So it acts as its own body, so we can suppress it like everything else. There we go. So if we suppress that, and then we want a drawing that's just flat here, and then we can figure out what kind of, like, do we want it to be more bent? Yeah, we want it to be like that. I think that is good. Then we just take this and extrude it the other way. And I think we're going to take this back in here. And then what we're going to do is take this and extend it a little bit like that. Then we're going to go back and take this drawing, highlight it again. And then we're going to make a new drawing on the same plane. This is basically going to be extending this, or basically, I guess, not extending it, but offsetting it a little bit. We basically want this, okay, I might have to draw that line again. We want it to be parallel. We want both of those lines to be parallel. So we just want to move up here. Yeah, there's parallel right there. And we want to capture the whole thing in it. That. And then we're going to take this and extrude. Go down here and force it to be visible. Extrude it the other way. And then the shield goes up past. There we go. That almost looks good. Almost looks good. Not really. Does not really look good. I almost wish this had a bent curve down here. Circular one would also. Oh, give it like some geometric shapes. Conflicted. It's lovely. I think. Yeah, I think I'll do. You guys have no idea what I'm about to do. I don't know how to explain it. But I'm basically going to make a band on this item so that. Did I accidentally make it into the same item? Yep, I did. There we go. And then we take these two and combine only those. So that's one piece that I can suppress, and this is a piece I can suppress. Right, there we go. I'm going to do it by taking this plane and just adding a 2mm slab here. Then I'm going to cut away what I don't want. And that's why it's important that it stays as two different objects. Why are you acting as a cut? Ah, right. You also have to be a new body, and I have to... Wait, actually, no. I can suppress that away. Then I can say join. Then it'll only join this piece, which is what I needed to. There we go. Amazing. Almost. Then we're going to go down here and take the original sketches here. Don't need that one. We need this one to cut this out again. Sketch isn't long enough. God damn it. I have to go in and edit this sketch. Just gonna do it like that. Done. Then we can hide that. We don't need this one. Actually, we do need this one because that shows that. And then, so what we want now is the other side, right? So, oh, that's a bit shit. I made this hard for myself for some reason. Because I'm dumb. Damn it. Certified idiot. God damn it, man. Thought I had a good, smart idea about how to do this. I do not. I do not. Then I would have to not combine these, I think. Can I? Uncombine. Please. Will that work? That will work. We can do this. There we go. So then I can hide that. Then I can take this body and this body. It still has to be one. Okay. I might have it. Maybe. Okay. We're gonna have we still need this part. I think I got it. I hope I got it. Am I gonna be on tonight? Sarah's coming over. So the short answer is I hope so. The long answer is I have no idea if I'm going to be allowed to. I will try, Tap Tom. I will absolutely try. It's not the same without you boys, you know. I do miss you after being gone for a week. I'm just terribly tired. Being social for that long is fucking exhausting, my guy. Know that feeling? You just have to be social. Yeah, no, like just fucking intensive socializing. Oh man. I am happy it was just a week. I was about to go under, like entirely. Can't fucking sleep anymore. I was like, I thought I went to bed at like 2 a.m., right? And I thought I'm gonna sleep until fucking 12. Get 10 hours sleep. My body's just gonna be exhausted and just refuse to wake up. I woke up at fucking 9. That's 7 hours. That's less than I got when I was on the trip itself. And I couldn't. I was like, I'm just gonna go back to sleep. I'm just gonna force myself to sleep some more. No fucking chance. I could not sleep. So now I'm in this state. This is where we're at. We're streaming, making a lightsaber, and being tired. That's what we're doing. And I, yeah, no regrets. No regrets. One of my old friends just fell for fucking Discord Nitro scam. Feels bad, man. This part is done, and this part is done, so they can finally be merged. Is the stream otherwise good, Tap Tom? Have you enjoyed listening to me dying? Well, at least that's something, right? You know, at least that's fucking something. I have some of the shortest delay. How do I have some of the shortest delay? My YouTube is warning me that my current stream bitrate is like half of what they recommend. And they're like, it might be delayed. And I'm like, what? So I don't know how I have some of the shortest stream delay you've ever seen. But I'm gonna take it as a good thing. And if it's responding to comments, it's literally why I'm streaming, so I don't understand. If other streamers are fucking that up when they're sitting down to chat with people and they're not reading it fast enough, if they're fucking that shit up, I don't understand how they're staying in business. Should I go all the way? Tap What do you think? Should I do that? Oh, that looks fucking cursed. No, that looks cursed. I don't need no input. That looks cursed as shit. I'm gonna put it here and make a nice edge on it. I'm gonna make it its own body. Drawing some more shite. You know, when I realized that you could construct planes, it's the most useful thing I ever experienced. What? Oh, for fuck's sake, I chose the wrong plane. I drew a sketch on the wrong plane. Kill me now. End me. Ah, shit. Oops. Not what I wanted. Revolve, revolve. Find this. Not the whole way. Just like that. There we go. That's actually not bad. That is not bad. This is totally off track already. I mean, I don't know if I've ever been on track, so to speak, but like, this started off being about making... It started off being about making a fucking headset stand, and it's turned into this. So... that... I guess that was a fucking lie, huh? Wait, I make this, like... It's 3 centimeters wide. But 3.5, so it's 35. Because if I could get a glass tube that fits that diameter and put it in, I could technically make this into a lightsaber that actually has a sword and light. So I'm gonna do that. It has a socket, so I can actually put a... Like I could put a glass tube in there that was blue. Or I could put a white one in and put a blue LED with a battery pack, like if I ever wanted to expand on this a little bit. And actually have a lightsaber that kind of looks like a blue lightsaber or a green lightsaber or whatever. That could actually be fucking cool. What would I... Now I'm thinking, what would I need to make that? I mean, it's pretty much just an LED, a sticky button, and like a power source. Bad ideas are born like this. But that could be so cool. Oh, that could be so cool. Now I want to hollow out the whole thing just so I could make it. God damn it. I can yeet it. Oh, shit. Okay, my specific design right here might not be. It would have to be like that. Now I have a hollow stick. Hollow sticks are good. Good sticks, I guess. I want to make some flair here. I don't think this looks very good just being like that. So I'm going to make some sticks that go over. But I just need to inspect radius of this. That is 17, and the radius of this is 20. Right. If we sketch here, go here, make a circle. 34. There we go. We just need to line it up. Wait, I'm a fucking idiot. Man. That's the line, that's the line. That's the line, and that is the line. And then we're going to do circular pattern. That, center point, that, and we just want to make a fuck ton. Can I make more, please? This one down here wouldn't fit, but this one up here does. So I think I'm going to say A-OK on this. And then I want these. To be extruded. And joined. Maybe not like that. Maybe I just need another little circle in the middle. Out to 38. There we go. Then we want every other one. Let's remove those there and there. Oh, I fucked this up. Like that. And then extend that over here. Then join that. Okay, that does look good. That does look really good. Do the same thing down here. I do like that. I actually really do like that. A lot. I think I'm even going to round that down. Plane. I like rounding my corners, I know. Not like rounding them, I guess, just making them smooth like this. Okay. There you go. That looks so much better all of a sudden. Oh man, I love that. And I think this has to be cut to fit like that rounding there. I don't know, maybe. So we still have this head up here that I'm not really sure what to do with. And I think I'm going to, did I have a, no I don't. I have this plane here. I mean, that just might work for the thing that I'm thinking of now. But then I have to line it up with that. I have no idea how to, okay, I can't do that way. What I can do, however, is just make a new one of these, making it its own entity, and then taking it and moving it up there. Say, okay, add it to this and this body, this one and this one, and then I want to join. I think this might be my best lightsaber yet, but it's also heavily over detailed and I'm almost not liking it already. Isn't it just great? So anyway, I just started playing Far Cry 6, the new Far Cry, and it's a bit jank. It's a bit jank, but I do like it. It's enjoyable. It's just a bit jank. I do like that. I don't think it's going to be the best thing to hold in your hand, but I think it does look kind of neat. Do you think it looks kind of neat? I actually don't think I need anything else on this. I think that might just be the lightsaber. think it's going to be super over detailed. One thing that I could do that would maybe actually look good, because it is kind of empty up here, is just make a sliced off section. But yeah, I have been enjoying. Well, I've only played it for like 4 hours yesterday, but I have been enjoying it so far. The story is vastly better than Far Cry 5, in my humble opinion. I think Far Cry 5 was a bit too weird. At least for my taste. Like, I liked the way our protagonist was part of it, but I think the rest was kind of weird. Although, I mean, I liked Far Cry 5. I did like Far Cry 5 a lot. And I really liked the fanatic church aspect. Far Cry 3. I haven't played it, so it's a bit hard. I'm pretty sure it's the pirate sort of one, right? The one where you're on the island that's captured by some guy. Fuck. I don't know. I haven't played it. And that really is a problem, because I think that I would like it a lot. I've played 4 and 5, and I love 4. I think 4 is by far the best one I've played. So yeah, I guess that's kind of. So I can't really say anything about Far Cry 5. Isn't it just a pirate adventure? I don't know. No, that's way too deep. Interesting. I really like the concept, like, of Argie coming back. Especially since when you start going into the lore of Far Cry 4, it's like you realize that the main evil guy is not that bad. Like, if you had just stuck around in the beginning, he would have straight up given you the keys to the country and been like, I am not suited to be the leader of this country. Like, that was kind of the whole shtick of why he invited you up. There's literally no reason for you to fight him. Oh man, yeah, okay. That obviously didn't happen to me. That's a fucking awful bug. Holy shit. That's fucking wild. No idea why the fuck that would happen ever. You know, that other guy, Hassan Karimi, fuck, can't say the name. Putting your name on a lightsaber, not a bad idea. I might do that. Might actually do that. Let's see if we can do that. We have a flat piece anyway. So we could write Argie here. Sketch. If I create text. Redownloading it didn't work. It might have been a bug. Maybe they patched it out. Hopefully. Fucking sad if they didn't. I think I want to go for modern. Modern number 20. There it is. Or maybe not. It's not. Because I played it at SAR, right? And okay, that's a bit too wide Latin. Yeah, so I played it at SAR, and that was on PlayStation 4. So I don't know, it worked perfectly fine. So I really have no idea why it wouldn't work. I do recommend, like, if you obviously should still own it, Tap Tom, so like try downloading it now if it's been a while since, because if they patched it out, it's a super, super great game. Super exploitable, but it's very nice. I enjoyed it thoroughly. And it's far better than 5, although I did really like, because Far Cry 5 is built on basically, it's basically one of those doomsday churches that's just gone overboard, like real hard. And it's a really, really great concept, I think. And I really like the concept there, and especially how they act for that stuff. The main antagonist, he's just so cool. Like the way that he acts and stuff is so well made. So yeah, yeah. I do recommend. Murph recommend. I don't know. I liked it. Bookman old style. No thank you. Book Antiqua. These all suck. They're all basically the same, but just slightly not. How about Elephant? Elephant is sometimes pretty good. Nope, not for this one. Also not this one. Hey, that is shite. So is this one. All of these are... Oh no. No thank you. Even worse. Impact. Kind of works. It's just sad because it has to be pretty sizable for the print to work with this stuff. So it has to be... It has to be like the font has to be thick enough to be printable. This is fucking cool. We're going with this one. That's not what I want. Why? Why are you like that? Wait. Could you just move? Fuck's sake. Magneto, delete the whole text field. Ah, that's better. That is better. That would actually work if I did this. What? Why? And so, no, I don't. I don't work with anything like Photoshop. I suck at Photoshop stuff. Fortunately, I just can't do that stuff. I don't know. Why do you not? Why do you not want to do that, huh? Why are you like this? Why? Why are you like this? Why do you have to make me sad like this, huh? I can program. Grill. Is it like a drawing program or a sampling program? Like, Photoshop is like, it can do a lot of stuff, but it can also layer and edit pictures. So like, is it just for painting or is it for picture manipulation, image manipulation, or what is it? So, is it a thing that I might be able to use? Did you fail that? Why did you fail that? Why are you fucking useless? That's an alternative to Photoshop. Nice. I do that. Can I do that and then force it down into it? Yeah, I can. Why? I can draw this. Oh, it's because the font is fucked. What is this? The font. They just fucked the font. Is what they did. Why would you upload a font that doesn't work? I have to go back to finding one. That won't fucking work. Fuck it, we're using this one. This one can't not work. Told you. See? There we go. And there. Done. Lightsaber. Fucking lightsaber. Yeah, no, the only thing... my thumbnails. Let's just look at how I do my thumbnails. This is how I do my thumbnails. I do it the most retarded way possible. You can already see them here. I just edit a photo from my computer. I just grab a photo from in here. I just take something dumb, like this. And then this is basically my alternative to Photoshop, where I just add pictures on top of this, and I just go find PNGs, because I don't want to make it into a PNG here. And I add text here, fucking dumb shit. And that is the extent of my photo editing skills. Okay. That is literally it. I can't do anything else than this. Straight up. I wish I had skills. My thumbnails are the most abysmal thing in the world. They all look like utter garbage. But that's how I do it. That is legit how I do it. Anyway, I think it's about time that I get my shit together and make these two into STLs that I can print. And then get it on my printer. Because I did make it for a reason, and the reason is that I kind of need them. All of that's true. Let's go. Stand. But save. Ha. Let's get Cure up here. Yeah. Let's make... I am so happy that this actually fits in the box. It's probably going to be like... Here's the draft setting. It's probably going to say like 2 days or some shit. Only 10 hours! Only 10 hours. That's pretty good. That is actually not too bad. Is that with support? It is with support and draft and everything. That is a lot of support. That is a whole lot of support. I did kind of fear that this would need support as well, but it doesn't, so that's nice. Maybe I can lay it down and print it laying sideways. That would probably be better. Like face to line. Yeah, the thing is, I don't think, Let's see if we can. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. That is not gonna happen. Reset model. It's just gonna be like that. Fire up a fucking SD card, put it in, let's go. Like clause from my previous stream. Let me just save it to removable, eject, grab it out. And then the other part we're going to put on my other SD card. This does have to be flipped because I don't think this is going to need any support material at all. If I just align it that face. Yeah, there we go. Nice. And scoot it over. It's only going to need a little bit of support in there. God damn it. This is only 4 hours. Nice. I mean, it is the literally worst pod, like worst, it is literally the worst quality setting. Jesus fuck. But that's alright with me, because I can always print it nicer later, if I want it nicer. All of this stuff, save to removable, eject, and there we go. I have accomplished what I set out to do in the stream. And I do have to go now. So, success. Fantastic stream. I have spoken to myself for a grand total of 2 hours and 15 minutes. And I feel mentally sane. It's great. It's fantastic. Thank you to whoever watched me suffer through this immense amount of time. And I'll be seeing you in the next dumb stream I do.